Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Alt Kings. I'm your host, Tate, and today we're going to be diving into Degen Distillery. It's the first time I've ever spoken about an Ethereum-based project on this channel, but I'm super excited to dive into this as I believe it's the first of its kind in all of Web3. So let's dive in. To start, here's the Rex, Degen Distillery. They're co-creating the future of the spirits industry. They're also partnered with Brewdog and Google. We'll dive into that a little later, and they're powered by Drink. I've got a link tree that you can check out, but we'll be checking out the main links for you all today. Degen Distillery, building the first of its kind crowd-created spirits brand, tapping into the $800 billion alcohol industry. Partnered with Brewdog and Google, loading soon. They've released a couple different NFTs so far, but before we dive into those, I really want to tap into their mission. So, they're on a mission to co-create the world's first disruptive spirits brand alongside their community of creators, innovators, and disruptors. Degens don't play the game, they change it. In a world where most simply seek the next big thing, we create it with you. Built on our radical new business model, coin social distribution, we'll deliver the structures of the future through our groundbreaking technology TAP, tokenized affiliate protocol, allowing our community to accrue next generational wealth by tokenizing the ultimate real-world asset, you, and the value you create. Join the degeneration by holding Drink tokens or an Orgeo origin now. LFD. Let's freaking drink. You can connect with them through Twitter, Discord, Instagram. Those are three main social platforms currently speaking. So now you may be asking, what is this Drink token? The native Drink token serves as the backbone of their community. The multifaceted use case of the Drink token is the key to unlocking a number of benefits in both the digital and tangible world. Designed as the ultimate utility unlocked with our digital experiences, physical venues, and partner events, Drink will be at the heart of their global growth plans. And talking about events, I was scouring their Instagram earlier and I came across one thing in particular that I'd love to show you all now. It's one of their most recent posts. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Degen Distillery presents 3 Friday nights at Goodwood to celebrate the launch of 721, their Genesis vodka. They're taking over one of the world's most historic events and race courses for 3 consecutive Fridays as the exclusive vodka on site. Alongside 13,000 plus race goers per event, 40,000 in total, embrace their inner Degen and saddle up for a full day of high-stakes horse racing, followed by an epic sunset party with soundtrack provided by globally recognized headliners Craig David, Gakwan, and Dimitri from Paris, and more. Origio, Origin, and Drink holders can gain access to free tickets for the full day and night, 2-floor private bar overlooking the dance floor, private box overlooking the racetrack, finish line enclosure, plus some more surprises. Holding Origo Access wristband grants additional special privileges. Tickets will be limited across 3 weekends, and more information will be released soon on how to claim. Dates, it'll be June 7th, 14th, and 21st, basically taking up the whole entire month of June. The dress code is smart, suits and dresses, location, Goodwood Racecourse. Now, this is very unique as they're bringing real-world events to the digital realm as well. It's really exclusive to their NFT and Drink token holders, so they have a lot to offer when it just comes to events so far, especially with this one happening all across the month of June. It's quite exciting, and I can't wait to dive into more. But before we dive into more, let's talk about their team. Let's find out who's behind this beautiful project. They're led by their highly experienced co-founders. Their team has previously raised millions in finances, generated tens of millions in revenue, worked with global headline artists and leading luxury fashion houses, as well as created leading immersive experiences for global brands. As I already mentioned earlier, their co-founder and CEO, Sammy, And they're also their other co-founder, Tom, and director, Passive, their community manager, their operations manager, Emmy, and the director of Web3 and creative, Franklin. And the list goes on. Directors of operations, Alex, director of immersive and partnerships, Jordan, director of brand and growth, Diego. A strong team, it seems as if. They all have their X's linked below. Some have LinkedIn. So let's check out Sammy's LinkedIn for the fun of it. So now, as we are on Sammy Verghese LinkedIn account, we can see currently speaking, he's the co-founder and CEO of Degen Distillery. He's been an angel investor in the past for 12 years and continuing on. He was the co-founder of The Arch and The Hub, co-host of Wake Up Web3. The list goes on. Tons of information. You can read it all there. I'm not going to read it all for you, but it's really exciting to see what he has to offer. It seems as if he's a very versed entrepreneur. Now, if we were to go back and check out Tom's LinkedIn, now Tom Webster, their co-founder as well, he seems to be more into the funding side of things. He's currently the chief commercial officer of Century Funding full-time, the co-founder of Degen Labs full-time, trustee Table Talk Foundation, the investor in the Arena NR7, chairman at Seaford Town Football Club. Nice, that's very cool. And the list continues to go on. It shows that these guys aren't new to, one, raising capital, but two, being entrepreneurs at heart. Seems as if they know their industry and they're ready to tack it on full throttle. So now you may be asking yourself, but what about these NFTs that get you access to, these live events and so much more? So they got a couple. They have their origins, their access, and their acts. The origin Origo Origins. Joining the Degeneration is by application or invitation only. Should you be selected to join, you'll step behind the velvet rope and unleash a tidal wave of benefits and stand at the forefront of a new era of brands. Are you Degen? Origo decides. I'm going to keep butchering that. Origo, that's how you say it. Access to products. 721 Vodka, Collector's Edition. With only 721 Collector's Editions ever being produced, will you get your hands on a piece of collectible history? You can choose to swap the NFT for a physical bottle, hold on to the digital version, or sell it to another collector. Choose wisely. So that actually is somewhat nice because say if you're not necessarily an alcoholic drinker or consumer, you can hold on to the NFT and still reap the rewards that the NFTs offer. Or say if you're not even 21 plus, you can still purchase their NFTs and not have to feel obligated to buying alcohol or swapping that NFT for the physical custom bottle. But they do stand out with these branded distilled vodka bottles and the casing that it comes with. It's very unique, especially first of its kind on any chain, first of its kind on the blockchain in general, from my understanding. You're also access to partnership product, working with global brands across the collectible space and beyond. They've curated and designed a host of limited edition co-branded products their members will have early and or exclusive access to. Partnership products will be one-time production run that will never be replicated, instantaneously cementing them as rare collectibles. And another thing that I like to see, earn from your IP, license your intellectual property. IP rights is the next big thing when it comes to NFTs and Web3 in my opinion. Unlocking the value from within our community of Origo Origin holders, they've built the structures to allow their members to profit from their creations and collections. So they're offering upfront capital to utilize either your NFTs, your music tracks. The list honestly goes on. You get the idea. If you own it or create it, you can earn from it by holding an Origo Origins. So pretty much any sort of NFT company, label, brand, anything can go on these bottles. IP rights for the win. Gotta say it. Artist collaborations, limited edition artist editions. We've kind of already dabbled into this, followed by members pricing for life. Being a member of Degen Distillery entitles you to a member pricing for life through our online shop as long as you hold an Origo Origin. Origo Origin holders will also have the best member pricing structures in their ecosystem. They have been building something that will change the way individuals and groups interact with brands through a pioneering concept called social distribution, a technology backed by some of the biggest technology companies on the planet, and they're allowing you to get in early. Now if that doesn't excite you, I don't honestly know what will. Because you're able to utilize basically anything that you own onto these bottles as long as you own the Origo Origins NFTs. Origo Access originally launched as a pre-sale token for active community members leading up to the Origo Origins Mint. Little did community members know that the Access NFT had a lot more utility than just that. They revealed after Mint to show wristbands that will give different levels of VIP access to Degen Distillery events in the future. Supply is 50, blockchain Ethereum, rarity VIP, artist AAA. And finally, the Origo X. Origo X is your gateway to drink. Minted for free on Blast, every Origo X contains an allocation of drink tokens. The burn to redeem event will take place close to TGE. Secure your drink today. 1% of the total supply is allocated to the collection. Each of the 1,500 Origos containing their even share of the token claim. Now, this 721 number, where does that originate from? So many cool animations. 721, where does it come from? 721 Vodka. Whilst every spirit brand is obsessed with their heritage, 721 goes where no one has gone before, the future. A vodka for the next generation of creators, innovators, and disruptors to call theirs. 721 refers to ERC 721, a token standard that sowed the seed of change and the first time digital collectibles become a reality. We've dabbled into a lot of this, from memes to mainstream, the product to disrupt, create your own NFT value, joining exclusive community. So now I want to touch up on their partners. They have two partners right now currently speaking, Brewdog and Google. And to start, let's talk Brewdog. We've joined forces with the $2 billion behemoths to not only shake up the NFT world, but to co-create the future of the spirits industry. The partnership. State-of-the-art distillery in Scotland, social media support across the audience of over 1 million, listings in over 120 venues across 20 countries from Las Vegas to Sydney to Shanghai. Wow. Listings on Brewdog's direct-to-consumer channels, a slip stream into major grocery channels, carbon negative production, and much more to allow members of Degeneration to be a part of a revolution that will last a lifetime. Here's a quote. Degen Distillery stood out from the very start as a shining example of a disruptive organization looking to demonstrate a business model and utilize groundbreaking new technologies to reach its community. Brewdog co-founder and CEO James Watt. So he sees the vision. Do you? Now, the one partnership that excited me the most was Google. Let's learn more. The leverage of Google. Having previously announced a partnership with Scotland's $2 billion craft brewers, Brewdog, through the latter's Jetpack program, the Google partnership further propels the brands through a series of announcements to be forthcoming via Google's Web3 startup program. As part of the program, Degen will have access to Google Cloud credits, Google's technical support team, a private community of the top Web3 businesses, access to funding, and Google's unparalleled network. It's as summarized and as simplified as that. They have tons of access to Google's entire network as well as funding directly through Google, and I'm assuming tons of key factors that will help optimize and bring more mass adoption back right into Degen Distillery, just like that partnership with Brewdog. You can tell that this is very technical, and they really mean what they stand for, the degeneracy behind things, because nobody would really believe a lot of this until they see it in action, until they see it actually forthcoming and created. It's a lot to grasp, but in all of reality, most things in Web3 are hard to grasp. Their journey so far. Meeting as rivals 12 years ago as nightclub promoters, Sammy and Tom have been friends ever since. After successful careers founding multi-award-winning events companies, as well as being part of the team behind some of the UK's major festivals, working with some of the biggest music artists in the world, founding rapid growth tech companies, and even stints as chairman of a football club. Our founding Degens have been around the block. From dreaming up the radical new concept whilst drunk on a Mexican beach to partnering with some of the biggest companies on the planet to deliver Degen Distillery. It's been way more than a distillery from day one. Degen Distillery is a revolution you're invited to be a part of, co-creating together forever. If this doesn't get you excited, I honestly don't know what will. I honestly am super excited to see what comes from this. Here are the two founders, great guys. I can't wait to host Sammy on the show. And yeah, it's been an exciting show today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any comments, make sure to drop them down below. And with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all in the next episode. Peace.
Ready to transform your learning experience? Step into the future with the Learn to Earn platform on Hedera. Choose how you learn. Academic books in hard copy or NFT form. That's right, NFTs. Whether you prefer the traditional feel or a digital interactive journey, the choice is yours. Dive into the NFT, not just for the book, but for all the tools you need for success. Download the book, access tests, all within a seamless, immersive interface. Forget traditional logins. Simply scan the QR code, connect to our platform, and start your Learn to Earn journey. Pass your tests and watch your success turn into real rewards with Gcoin, our exclusive digital currency. Imagine learning at your own pace, acing exams, and reaping tangible benefits. It's not just education, it's a transformative journey towards success. Join the future of learning at gilmore-estates.net. Scan, learn, earn. It's that simple, and it's revolutionary.